Hey, what's going on everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to go through how you can book your first call for your social media marketing agency and close it to land your first client. Now, this is a completely free method and is one of the many ways you can land clients. So I'm going to break down the steps involved in doing this, and then in some of my following videos, really take you through a paid ad strategy that I recommend. But first, we need to understand these two core things, which is really understanding enough about your service, who actually needs it, and secondly is talking to enough business owners in that niche. So I think a lot of new agency owners try to run before they actually walk, and I'll explain what I mean by that. So when you're starting out, there's a lot to do, and in some of my previous videos, which I'll link in the description below, I share a very high level overview of what you need and what skills you need to have, but I see it very often, which is not having their offer dialed in. So they just don't really know what their service actually is. If you don't understand it or understand what you're selling, how do you expect potential clients to understand it? That's where you need to start. Really take your time to understand your offer and what kind of offer will be valuable to your prospects. You do this through market research and by speaking with people in that niche about what problems they're facing, what they would find valuable, and what their biggest bottleneck is within their business. You can do this through Facebook groups, cold calling businesses, but I'd talk to about 20 different people and really find out their top 3 problems everyone says, and then you really can refine your offer based on the feedback that you get from those people. When I'm trying to sell them or anything like that, you just want to really define what you're selling, and in another video I'll go through how you can actually sell it. Personally, what I did when refining my first offer was, since I had thousands of real estate agents as friends on Facebook, I just sent them a simple message to get the feedback. But once you've got your offer dialed in and you really understand it, making posts on social media, provided that you've been growing your profile in your niche, is a really good way to start bringing leads to you. You can do this by just adding 50 people per day on Facebook or LinkedIn or whatever social media platform you'll be using to get inbound leads. Remember, you've got to pick where your audience hangs out. From here, we can make a post on our personal profile talking about your offer and how you're looking for 3, 4, or 5 people who want your service at a discounted rate in exchange for a testimonial. Remember, you need to make it a no-brainer for them, and you can also go back to those 20 people, so the business owners you spoke to originally, and let them know that you're only taking on a couple of clients to get some amazing results for, and obviously get a testimonial from them. This may sound simple, but it works. I'm sure you've heard this before about posting in groups and on your feed, but the difference here is your offer. You have hopefully, and if you have done it correct, created a service that if someone in that niche reads the post, they will actually reach out to get more details on it. This is where you can set up Calendly. It's free and will make you look a lot more professional. You can send them a link so they can book in a time to speak with you directly, rather than just the continuous back and forth messages. If you follow this method, I'm sure you'll be able to book appointments for your agency. Most people, they just aren't talking to enough prospects or haven't created an offer around the niche's biggest pain points. I was talking about this to a student a couple of weeks ago actually, and he decided to go junk removal and target junk removal businesses, and he was going to be guaranteeing leads, but then he told me that they don't really answer calls or they don't really call people back quickly enough because they're just so busy. And I said, well, to me it doesn't sound like guaranteeing leads will work. And he's like, huh? What? Like, why? I told him, look, you just told me that they don't have time, which means if you generate them leads, they won't care. They have enough of those already. The leads you give them won't be cold, so maybe a better offer is guaranteeing jobs, or maybe you have a team to book those clients in for that job. You've got to really work out what your audience and what your niche would benefit from. It could also be systemizing their business, but it sounds like, they don't really have a lead problem. This is why speaking to your niche is so important, because if you don't, you might think you have a killer offer, but in reality, it's not something that niche is itching to solve, and it's not a priority for them, which means you won't get clients. The market research phase is where you'll spend most of your time, and you'll be able to test multiple different offers to find which one works best. Because once you have something that works and people want, signing clients won't be hard. Then as you grow and get results, your sales process will evolve to just showcasing what you've done for other clients and telling stories. But that's another video in itself. But how I teach is incredibly simple, and it's really helping you refine your offer first and foremost. So once you have that, you can start signing clients quickly and easily. And then we use paid ads to really scale your business. I preach this because it's worked for me and it's already worked for several of my students. And look, if you have the foundational sales and marketing skills already and you want to bypass all the manual outreach, you can literally start getting leads for your agency from anywhere from $5 to $10 per lead, which is just insane. It doesn't cost hundreds per lead, and you don't need a huge budget to do this. Just you need a good offer and to understand the basics of sales and delivering results. So I just wanted to shoot you this really quick short video on how you can get clients quickly inside your agency. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And if you'd like help to start or even grow your agency, feel free to book a call with me using the link below, or just DM me on Instagram. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.